Alrighty, so here we are at the boss battle. The one you have to fight, it's not two enemies, you just have to talk to the bridge person twice and then beat the enemy that's up there. And you can get access to the bridge. Take it to the bridge. And I'm at level 4. I can go ahead and heal up right quick. And we'll go ahead and fight the boss, and I will show you the reason why the mojo meter, especially for the first area, is broken as hell. And this is just a cheap ass way to beat this. You just guard, you'll take half damage from everybody, which at this stage means you're hardly taking any damage. You'll counterattack sometimes, which doesn't do anything to break guard, and you'll fill up your meter, and then you can just use it. You'll kill pretty much everybody except her, and then she's bleeding, so then we can just use flesh wound, which will keep the bleeding going. Just attack. Or you can even because she's bleeding, we can just guard and wait it out if you want. I mean, like I said, it's cheap. It's broken ass stuff, and it's cheap. But what you gonna do? Only 9 food. Think about it, we got some beers. Okay. So let's actually look and see how many enemies I fought here and was able to beat the boss very easily. So there's one left there. Let's see. 4 left on this map. I beat the new golden boss, and there's 2 over here, you know. I didn't hardly fight any of the enemies, really, in this area, and can progress just fine. Into the next area, go ahead and just run down here to the end. And you talk to me, my little dude, my Acid Heads avatar guy, and you can go through this at your leisure. Then we go upstairs and we meet the next 2 party members. How many keys do we have? Any other keys? We've got a pink key. We've got the N1 warp key, which we can sell now. So we've got Titties McBoobs, which is a reference. I think Markiplier has called somebody Titties McBoobs or something. But I spelled it McBoobs because of the Honest movie trailers. You know, the dude always goes, boobs. And it's a parody, gender-swapped version of Cinnamon Toast Kid, who used to play games and now does weird meme stuff for some reason. And then we got Cutie Cake, who is a parody of PewDiePie. And we've got our 3 new members of the team here. After that, you can also talk to Crescent Moon, who is in the game. Hello. Scion of the Pettiest Lava Tribe of Fox People. Received a message. Do you need my help? Joining the quest? No. I know there is an artifact in this land you need to find. First piece of the Trifarce. If you've ever played a game, you know what that's a reference to, I would hope. Powerful artifact, right. It's a riddle. When the hand is turned to 3, where the monument stands in the high, water becomes low, seek out the word and press it. A riddle. Oh, goody. And I'm going to go ahead and be cheating and just show you how high hand 3. It's a clock, you move the hand to 3, and I'm just going to make a mad dash down and try and show you how to do the riddle. Skip ahead if you don't want to know. It's usually fairly easy to avoid the enemies in this area. Just don't. This is why I don't turn dash on all the time. I like being able to control when I'm running on, because you can just hit shift to run. Dash, whatever. come over here. Ah, hell. And we got 3 enemies. The mojo meter is partially full. Just guard. Let him attack. This could be worse, but we should be alright. Guarding also heals and builds up MP, so it's useful. It's always useful. Skills. Attack, flesh wound, skills. Attack. Spells. So the enemies here are much tougher. They don't do a whole lot more damage, some, but not a lot more damage than the... Actually, they don't really do more damage than the more powerful Bruces, but they're a lot tougher. So, again, you can just... This is just a kind of a cheap way you can play some of a lot of these early battles. It's just guard, let them attack you, build up the mojo meter, and then hit them with your mojo skills. Counterattack sometimes. Because she can also counterattack. Well, I think everybody has a chance to counterattack. I don't remember exactly what she does. It's been a while since I played this. Bit of damage. Burning. Alrighty. So, again, just guard. Spells. You can't really do anything. Wow, we're actually getting our butts kicked a little bit here. Attack, very nice. Oh, guard increases counterattack as well. Guard is very useful at times. Alrighty, so we're in a bit of trouble here. So I think what we're going to do is... That's way too much. Make sure everybody stays alive. You don't get any experience if they're put at the end. And again, just go ahead and guard. This is a good strategy if you're up against enemies that are too strong. It's a bit cheap if the enemies are at a level you should be fighting, because you can just kind of steamroll. But against stronger enemies, it's a good delay, defensive strategy to keep your ass alive. Oh, Cutie's gonna have to. You guard. You heal yourself. See, now they're almost dead. She's gonna be there. Not quite. Go. Attack. And we're done. Everybody level up, because that was a bunch of experience. It's a way to power level if you want. Treasure chest key. Nice. Let's go over here and get away for a second. Okay, so I was... And what you have to fight the gold enemy to get up there. but I can show you where the... You have to go up the waterfall, where the high water becomes low, the waterfall. There's the monument. I don't think we can beat that encounter yet, honestly. Not unless we got very lucky. Do you know what happened? Do you know what happened at the ocean disco dance last week? What? I pulled a muscle. So you gotta do like the Sesame Street count laugh. That's what makes it funny. For me. Hey there, boy. I say, boy, pay attention to me, boy. That rooster is talking to us. I didn't hear anything. Here, I'll grab it. Now, who's responsible for this attack upon my person? I'll get you. Go, I said, go away, boy. You bother me. Old Foghorn Leghorn. Alrighty, so that's enough for that for now. I'll come back when I have something interesting to show you. Oh, I did forget something on equipment. Accessories, you have to equip those manually all the time. So we can actually go ahead and give... Let's give the other one to... McBoobs. We can also go ahead and come up here for the end keys. We can sell the first one and buy the second one, which allows us to just warp right back to the end right quick. We're actually good on health. Not too bad on MP. So, like I said, I'll go ahead and come back when I have something interesting to show you.